Hello, welcome to a brand new video. As you read by the title, this will be the Slime Language 2 album, which was highly anticipated, album review. And I'm just going to go ahead and get it over with. It was really good. However, before I talk about why it's really good, and I made no notes for this video, so this will be kind of a shorter one. But anyway, before we get into that, I just want to tell you to like, subscribe, and comment, or if you don't want to, then just don't, if you don't want to. But anyway, this album was insanely good because every hook, every song does a lot better job at sounding more different than the first album did. The first album kind of sounded the same the whole time. However, this album did definitely improve on that and sound a lot different. Not a lot different, but like not as same on every single song. That might have something to do with the heavy stack of features. Travis Scott, Lil Uzi Vert, Drake, Rowdy Rebel, a bunch of more people. That's insane for Slime Language 2. And also, let's go ahead and get it over with. Young Thug and Gunna were definitely, at least, like, the most consistent people. If you don't include, like, the features, of course. Because every single feature does really good. It's just, like, they're definitely the main members of the album. You can really tell that they are the main YSL members, especially looking at this track list. 90% of the songs are either Young Thug or Gunna, and Young Thug and Gunna is on 80% of those. Like on Diamonds Dancing, or the really good song Ski, or heck, Proud of You. Well, Proud of You doesn't have Gunna on it. But most of the songs, especially you can tell the bigger ones, like the ones with the bigger name features, usually have at least Young Thug or Gunna on them. Also, it was a little strange to see certain members that Young Thug is heavily promoted not really on the album much. Lil Duke, I'm pretty sure only has one song with Nav. I'm pretty sure that's his only song. Wait, no, he has like a feature on another one, or like a... Excuse my deep voice, I kind of have a snotty nose right now. But, well, at least like assisted on like a verse or something. But the only song that's actually his that's featuring Nav is Pots and Pans, and Nav carries really hard on that song. And Lil Keed is only on 2 songs. He is like Young Thug's literal son, and he's only on 2 songs. That surprised me. I thought he'd be on more. He was on Warriors with T-Sean, and I forget the other person, and he was on a Gunna song that was actually kind of good. But really, just Young Thug and Gunna were just the main standouts on the album, really. I mean, main standouts. Young Thug especially was just really good. From Ski to Proud of You, Proud of You is a really good song. My favorites would have to be Proud of You, Diamonds Dancing, Ski, and Cayman Saw. Cayman Saw is definitely one of my favorites. I love Cayman Saw. And Nav's verse on Pots and Pans carries the whole song. I listened to that whole song just to hear Nav's part because it's really freaking good. I do like, however, how this project still manages to balance some very big names with some smaller names too. Like Yak Gotti, who I hate, who's still a smaller name, gets some promotion, which is like, I guess, kind of Young Thug's kind of job now. All he really does is like, okay, let me reword this. He focuses a lot on promoting his other, like, younglings. That's a way better way of wording it than what I was about to say. I was about to say he doesn't really focus on making music as much as he does promoting, but that's not true. He focuses a lot more on, of course, besides making music, he focuses on promoting, like, Lil Keed, Gunna, which is not a bad thing. I'm sure they're his good friends. I'm sure it feels good to have someone that looks up to you and all that, and you want to make sure they do good because they look up to you. I'm 100% sure that's why. And there's nothing wrong with that. Heck, I like the only real youngling I don't really like is Yak Gotti. And I don't even call him a youngling. He's just plain out bad. But Yak Gotti, anyway, gets promotion anyway. Lil Duke, not really on this album, that gets a little bit of promotion. Lil Keed, even though I expected a little bit more, still get promotion. And it's kind of nice to see that, he's kind of shouting, not like shouting them out, but like, saying, yo, they're here. They're a part of this label too. And even if you look at the cover photo of YSL, the roster is huge. There's a lot more than Young Thug, Gunna, Lil Keed, Yak Gotti, and Lil Duke. There's Carlay, there's T-Sean, there's Young Ko. There's a whole lot of people. But anyway, that kind of like wraps up this video. The album was really good. I give it a 9 out of 10. It's probably my favorite album of the year so far. Well, let me think about that. Yeah, I think it is. Until Culture 3 drops right now, this is number 1 so far. Or until, like, Utopia drop. Until, like, Travis Scott or Migos drop, this one's number 1 right now. Because, of course, I expect both of those to top each other. But, anyway. This album is just another really good one to add to all of the really good albums that have dropped this year. This is a really good album, and I really want you to go listen to it. You definitely should go listen to it. It's insanely good. Anyway, I'm Fatal K. Like, subscribe, and remember, your opinion is always the wrong opinion.